This is a quick video on how to create a Google Classroom for your classes this year. So if you are signed in to your Awaken email account, you just go up here to the little Rubik's Cube at the top, scroll down until you get to Classroom. Click on that and it will take you to the classroom homepage. I've already built a couple classes in, but to add a new class, all you do is go up here to the plus sign, create a class. It will give you some information that you put there and then you just click create. Once you have that class outlined, you can name it however you'd like to name it so that it makes sense for the students to see, for the parents to be able to get in there and check it out. You're going to receive a classroom code here. This is the easiest way for the students to add your class to their account. What will happen is you hit display, it'll pop up here. You can copy the invite link and email it out to all of them, but then they have to check their email. Otherwise, they can just go to their own Drive, their own Google Classroom, hit join instead of the create at the top, and hit in this code. When they do that, they'll be put into your class as students. That will all show up here under people. The stream page is where everything is going to be shown. Assignments, if you have announcements, anything that is going to be due. If you have a due date, it will show up here. This is kind of the little running feed for the students. To add classwork, to add an assignment, you just go here at the top and hit create. It's going to give you a bunch of different choices. These are things, questions, quizzes. These are things that are going to be already built in from Google. If you have an assignment though, which is probably what we'll use the most, you can put a title in that will show up on the feed, instructions, what they're supposed to do. And then here you can add if there is an actual like instruction sheet that they've already done or a worksheet, you can click on that and add that in. When you do that, it will have this piece right here. So this will be what the students are going to look at. So I could put for the instructions like, please use attached outline template to create your own template for the speech. This will be due on the day you present. Okay? Title up here, Hero's Journey Outline, and that's what they'll see. Now right here, this says students can just view the file. So they'll open up the file and just be able to see what's going on. If you want them to actually fill it in, then right here, make a copy for each student. So when they click on it, they will then have their own copy that shows up in their Awaken like Google Docs in their Drive. So that way they can go back and find it, they can edit it, they can add to it, all of that. It'll just be saved right in their Drive, okay? Also, of course, you can include any links, YouTubes, anything else that you need to have. You can also create a brand new one if you didn't already have the doc already made. You can create a new doc here and write in all the instructions and attach it in the same way. It tells you you can have who it's going to be up here. You have multiple classes and you want them both to have it, which I do. You can select both of your classes in there. Then for us, depending on whatever that is, ungraded, and then what is the due date? Mine is going to be due in the next week when they do their presentations. So I'm going to click that there, and that is all. You can add a rubric if you have one already set up for this, which I do. However, I'm going to be filling out the rubrics by hand, so that will just go there. And they do have this originality checker. If I had a longer piece or an essay, something like that, then I would click on this as well to make sure that they're doing their own work, especially on Google Drive, to make sure that they haven't, taken things from other people as well. Then you just hit assign. At the top, it will click and it will assign to all the students that are in your class. I currently don't have any students in there, so it's just going to show up in my Drive. Yes, and got it. Thank you. It'll just show up here as an assignment until all of the people are added, and then it will assign it to each of the people in my class. And that is how you do a quick add of class and add of assignment. Over here is the menu. You can go back to your classes. You can look at a calendar as well if you have assignments coming up, and it will show when things are due, what's going on, and it will have those popped out here of when things are going to be turned in. And you can easily switch classes and go back and forth. So that is a quick little way that we can use this. And then once we get people in, it will show their assignments as well. It'll have all their things in here, and you can look at each of their different assignments straight from your Google Drive and grade them, look at them, edit them, do anything once the people have been added and they've clicked on that assignment. You'll be able to see them all from this screen and not have to go back and forth into different people's drives. All right, so exciting. It makes it a lot easier and a lot more simple to be able to have all of the kids on the same page.